Hello and welcome everyone. Welcome back to my tutorial on Ash Canyon. Today we're going to start, this is the lower entrance. Now remember we got there here from Echo Ravine and Timberwolf Mountain, which is back that way. So all you do is walk through there and you end up right here. There's no transition cave or anything, you just end up right here. So I'm going to start walking and I'm going to explain what we're going to do. So what we're going to do is going to keep following down here. We're going to go to the main attractions, or I should say the main cabins of this place, because the main goal to come here is to get to the gold mine, because the gold mine is the loot that you want, and I'm not even going to tell you what it is or explain to anybody. Even if you know what it is, doesn't matter. I'm not going to explain it because it's a spoiler. My tutorials are just to show you how to get somewhere. I won't show you the inside of cabins. I won't show you the inside of buildings. I won't give anything away. Just gonna show you how to get to places. So as you come down here, that's a dead end over there. So, and that's actually, remember how to get here back if you want to come back this way. Remember this waterfall, and then you're gonna come right back up there. Okay, so the first place we're gonna hit is a place called Angler's Den, which is the first cabin you reach down here. When you come down here, I want to stay to the right. I don't want to necessarily hug the wall, but I want to stay to the right, because this area branches off in several different directions, so you kind of have to remember one slight turn and you could be going down the wrong way. So what I'll do is I'll stay to the right, but I won't hug the wall. Now, we might be in for some weather. Hopefully it'll clear before we get to the first cabin. Okay, so the first location we're going to hit right here is called Bitter Marsh. This is a really great place for cattails. If you spawn here on Interloper, first place you want to go is down below. I personally like to start down on the lower levels, because here I can get all the wood that I need, and I can get cattails that I need, and then I can continue moving up the levels to get to the higher areas. So my preference is to always go to the lower level entrance first, hit this fishing hut, because usually there's coal in this bin. Let's see if there's any in here today. No, none in here today. So our last goal, or our last objective, is that cabin right there. So once we finish our tour, and this would be a couple videos I'm sure, is to end in this cabin, come down this little channel, and back out to exit that we came in. Sound good? Alright, so we're going to hit our first cabin. So when I come here, this is usually my routine. I'll start here, I'll go to the first cabin, I'll warm up, I'll eat, cook up whatever I need to cook up, and be able to continue my journey up to the higher levels. Because again, the gold mine is at the higher level, so in order to get there, you have to traverse. So again, at this point, I'm going to try to stay to the right. Now up here, there's a set of falls. You can't really go through them. You have to go around them. So that's a good way to know. I'll pick up the stick. It's a good way to know if you're going the right direction. I think the weather might hold up. Alright, so we're going to come down here, and the falls I was telling you about, we're going to bear right over here. This is basically just going around the falls. So this area here opens up, and what you might want to do in this area is now you want to stay more to the left. So stay to the right back there, stay to the left up here. You know what I mean about the cattails? Are everywhere down here. Even on interloper, they're pretty abundant. Because they know that's all you have to eat pretty much on interloper is cattails, so they provide you with those. Anyway, there's a cave right there if you need to rest. See it? Okay, but anyway, I'm going to come down here. If there's a wolf, your first wolf that you'll encounter when you come down here, he's always in this area. And then I'm going to bear to the left here and keep following this little river. So I'm getting a little tired. I might pause the video, stop in this cabin a little bit and get some sleep, and then continue this video. Okay, so as you come down here, you should get a visual of the cabin. There we are. That's our first stop. Okay, so I'm going to pause the camera here. I'm not going to take you inside. You'll save that to discover on your own. I'm going to pause here, and then I'll come back once I get some sleep. Hey, welcome back, guys. Yeah, we ended up having a blizzard, and it lasted almost all night long. So I had to sleep through, and it's now the next morning. So, all right, we're going to continue on from this cabin, and we're going to hit our next stop, which would be the gold mine. So here we go. Now it's quite a bit of a trek. We got to go over some of those bridges that are up above, which are kind of hairy if you haven't been there yet. So here we go. One way to know which way to go when you got a cabin, just head towards these falls. And we're going to kind of go up this little pathway here. Another way to remember if you're going the right way, too, is, you know, you're going to see a fire barrel over here. Oops. Yeah. So if you see this fire barrel, you know that you're going the right direction. I've had to stop there a few times to warm up. So, yeah, just keep following this up. You're going to go over here to the right side. Oops. Let me see. Do I have a bandage? I do. How about painkillers? Do I have a painkiller? I do. Great. Okay, moving right along. Alright, so yeah, so you want to go behind these falls. And up the rose hip climbs. Okay. So, in order to get down to the mine, it requires a rope. So if you have a rope, you're good. If you don't have a rope, there's an opportunity to get one along the way. They're laying around. Looks like a wolf over there. See him? So yeah, this is another wolf area, so watch out. He'll be over here, probably, if he spawns in. So yeah, I guess I like doing it this way because then it gives everyone a chance to see where the wolves do spawn. So you know kind of where to look and what to look out for. So he'll just run away from me, obviously. Playing on Pilgrim. Hey, dog. Mind you, if you're not playing on Pilgrim, he might attack you there. Okay, so I'm going to keep following this straight past these falls. And I'm going to come up to a cave. Ooh, I got my well-fed benefit. Nice. If anybody doesn't know what that is, that it gives you added weight capacity, and if you look at my health meter, it shows a little blue mark on the end there. It gives you a little extra health boost. But the nice thing about it is it gives you extra carry weight, which is nice. So I'm going to come right around here. Or did I miss it? Ah, right there. Sorry. Yep, right around here. Okay, yeah, so you're going to come around here. And you're going to want to go into this cave. Now in here there's a waterfall, so let me light up my lantern here. Actually, you know, yeah, when we get there I'll show you a little trick I do. You could do this with a torch as well. So up here is a waterfall. Now, for those of you who don't know, if you go through this, I'll get wet and I can get hypothermia. So what I want to do at this point is go on my clothing screen and take off all my clothes. Okay. Now what you could do is you can, if you had a torch, you can light a torch, drop it on the ground, and slide it through, and the torch won't go out. If I go through this, anything I have in my hand is going to go out. So I'm going to put this away. I'll show you. I'll demonstrate with my flare. I think it works with a flare. So I'm going to drop the flare on the ground. Right. And I'm going to right click and drag through the falls, okay? So I got to go right there. Click and just walk through. And then find an area where it's green. You put the flare down. It might not work with a flare. There it is. Place it, pick it up again. Now you have your flare. It didn't go out. I'm going to put my clothes back on. Okay. Now what we want to do here is we want to walk through. Notice I'm warming up again. And this cave is a little weird because you sometimes catch on the floor and it won't let you walk through. So I just kind of give it a jiggle and it'll go through. Yeah, see I caught there? I just give it a jiggle and you'll go through. You're kind of just going to follow this through. There's really no way you can get lost in here. Any way that's not the right way is a dead end, you see? So as long as you're not hitting a dead end, you're going the right way. You really know you're in the right spot when you get to this rope climb. There's usually a deer here. If you're hungry, you can harvest a deer and cook it up. And if you're encumbered, you won't be able to climb this rope. And I'm going to need to lose my flare because I can't really throw it up there. I tried. See if I can get up there closer and throw it up there. No, you see, you can't make it. So just climb up the rope, and you'll have to light another torch or something up here. Unless you're really good and get it up there. I've never been able to do it yet. So we'll just go with my lantern. Okay, so now you're going to follow it through. And you're almost near the end. Okay. Sorry, I had to have a drink there. Put my lantern away. Now you want to follow this around over these little bridges. Gets a little hairy if you're afraid of heights. So here's a point of decision right here. And I'll explain what that is. When you get to this point, there's two ways you can go. This way will take you to the gold mine. This way will take you to that last cabin that I was telling you about, which is actually way over there. Remember I showed you in the beginning of the video. But right now I'm going to show you where the gold mine is. So I always go this way first and then backtrack over there. Now there's a rope here. Make sure you grab it. You're going to need it. This is mainly now just following the path, the windy path around, and you'll come across wooden signposts that actually tell you which way to go, which is nice. And that way over there is a dead end. It's just an overlook. There's a fire and a snow shelter if you have to sleep, or you can use right over there, but you're going to be going this way. These bridges are a little bit creepy because they sway when you walk over them. So you gotta kind of just kind of go with it and follow it. I tried different ways. I tried looking at the ground. I tried looking up. Either way, it gives you... Am I stuck there? I'm stuck. Come on, let's go. Why am I getting stuck? Never got stuck on that before. Okay, so here we go. We're going to continue on. That view though, huh? I love this region. It's so beautiful. I believe that's Timberwolf Mountain right there, I believe. Right there. Yeah. So again, we can keep following the path up. Here's the little signpost I was telling you about. Look at that maple, guys. Look at that. Oh, two of them right in a row. Okay, so we're going to follow the sign. You make two bows right there. Right in one spot. These bridges are a little crickety, but they won't fall or nothing. Okay, and then again, we're almost there. We're going to just keep following. I think there's one or two more bridges, if I'm not mistaken. This There's matches on almost every bridge here. I mean, on Interloper, they're not always there, but some of the other difficulties, yeah, you'll find them mostly there. Ooh. I don't like these things, they're paranoid me. Alright, I'm going to keep following it around to the left here. There's a rosehip climb over here. Two of them, I think, to be exact. Yep. Alright. We're very, very close, guys. So... what time of day is it? Yeah, it's almost noon. Check those corners, guys. I'm not going to go over there, but hint, hint. Yeah, I'll come around here. Hey, Mr. Sign. Go that way? Yes, thank you very much. Alright, so I believe it's just through this little... there's a little cave there if you get cold, guys, or if you're hungry, whatever. You can always stop in there. But we're there already, so... now. Alright, so. See that, ladies and gentlemen, right over there? That is the gold mine. Now, I'm not taking you there because, huge spoiler, I will let you explore this region on your own. I highly recommend you do it, and you will not regret it. And make sure you check everything thoroughly. But I'm going to hang this rope so I don't have to keep carrying it with me. You're going to hang this here and you're going to climb down there to get in there, okay? So, after I'm done with the gold mine, I rested, I came over. So the next day, I come back up the rope again, and I'm going to come back and follow it this back to those two bridges. And I'm going to pause the video and pick up right at that intersection. Okay, welcome back, guys. This is, I went back to the same intersection I was telling you about before. I just backtracked all the way back to come to this spot. So my next move is now to go to the third area, which is down here. It's a big cabin area. Now, I highly recommend you explore everything in this region. There are so many things to explore here. I'm only taking you to the main cabin areas where you'll be able to go and recover your condition or cook or just to be safe out of the weather. Well, this region has a lot of really cool things to offer. So I'm going to come back down this way now. Okay, you must be very careful. This is a bear cave, and he's not out today. But usually when you come around this bend right here, you always see him walking down this trail. So be very careful when you come down here. This is a bear area. There's his cave, you see? There's the bones right here. What I usually do is if I see him, like up by those trees up ahead, up there, is you can flank him here too if you're careful and you crouch. You can get by him. But I'll walk slowly and let him go up ahead, and I'll just follow behind him. Because what he'll do, he'll go up by that second rock up here, and he'll pause, and then he'll turn around and walk back. So what you could do is then you go up this way, and he's behind this rock down on the main path. You can come up this way and not be seen, usually. Okay, but now you see that cabin up there? I don't know if you can see it up there. That's the main... This is the main cabin of the whole region right up there. I mean, this whole area is a big spoiler too, so I'm not going to take you into any of these things. We're just going to be passing through. Miner's Folly. Ooh, look at the bear tracks. He was here. Or is he still here? I don't have to worry. I'm just used to worrying. That's why I'm doing this. I'm used to worrying about him being here. That's the only reason. Oh, there he is. Okay, so now, normally in more difficult modes I'd be worried, and I'd be worried right now, but I'm not worried about it right now. Because, again, I'm playing in Pilgrim mode. So what you want to do is to move on to the next area. Hey, Mr. Bear. Okay, so once you visited this area and researched it thoroughly and hopefully shot that bear and ate him up, then you can come over here and find this bridge. Now this bridge is going to take you to that final cabin that I was pointing out earlier, and your exit out of here. Listen to the sound of that. Oh my gosh. It always creeps me out going over these things. Okay. So this is kind of a little convoluted sometimes coming through here. You might think you're going in the wrong direction, but just kind of like follow it straight-ish, and you should be fine. Oop. Sorry, I wasn't paying attention there for a second. I had to turn my head and look at something. Okay, so we're going to come down here. Go ahead and check my phone. I had a text. Alright, come down. Now we're kind of like on the second level, if you want to call it a second level. I kind of look at it as this 3-level place, like the ground level, and then you have the gold mine area, which is down in the valley, but it's actually access it from above. Yep, so then I'm going to keep going down here. Now straight ahead, for the most part, straight ahead is kind of where you want to go. Just keep going this way. I guess you just say, like, kind of just follow a little river here. Now this confuses me sometimes up here, and I think I'm going to go the right way, but there's 3 ways. You can follow this over there, or I'm actually want to kind of go in the middle-ish there. Or is it over here? Actually, I think I'm right over here. Yeah, this way. Yeah. Yeah, just remember passing that fire on the left should be the right way. So I'm going to come around this way. See the way that the game puts these pointy trees? Sometimes they like point the finger at directions you want to go. So we're going to go this way, but... Alright, so we're going to come up to a place called Fire Overlook. Fire Overlook? That's what it's called. And that's where you want to go down. We're going to keep following this around. Looks like we're going to get another snowstorm or something. Hope not. Snow on our parade. Alright, it's going to look like a dead end, but you're going to go around this way. And there's our rope climb. I think this is Fire Overlook. I think that's what it's called. Yes, Fire Overlook. Okay. Alright, take the rope down. This is a long rope to climb up. Make sure your energy is good. Make sure you have enough fatigue. Okay. And here we are. The last cabin I showed you from the beginning of this video when we were looking down. There's this little ravine area that I was talking about, and there's the fishing hut. Now, if you choose to live here like sort of long term or like for a week or whatever, you can actually come over here and hang a rope here. And that'll give you access to down below, and this way you don't have to walk all the way around to get here. You just hang a rope, you can climb up, spend time in the cabin, climb back down again. Alright guys, so that was a quick tour of the main quote unquote locations, and usually how I usually navigate this place when I come here to get the major loot that's around. So, well, thank you for watching. Like and subscribe, all that good stuff, and leave comments down below. See you next time.